Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Bewear. Now Bewear has very good HP, very good attack and a relatively good defense. Its speed and special defense and special attack are less desirable, though they are quite low. So I've got two generic sets today and one Dynamax set, and hopefully I'm showing this off to the best of its ability. So the first set we have today is much more of a defensive set. So we have Leftovers and Fluffy. So Leftovers, obviously healing yourself up every turn, and then Fluffy causes half damage from contact moves, but you do get 2 times for a fire-type move, so do potentially have a Flash Fire Pokemon in the back just in case, because obviously that can be a high risk for you. We've got Drain Punch as your fighting type move. Now, the good thing about Drain Punch is it heals yourself up a little bit, so allows for you to be a defensive wall for much longer, and it is boosted by Stab, so it does have a little bit more of an effect there. We've got Darkest Lariat, which is a strong dark type attack and also ignores the stats or the setup stats of your opposing Pokemon. So let's say that it's a Clefable that is set up maybe 2 or 3 Cosmic Powers. You can then use the Darkest Lariat. I know it's not very effective, but just for an example of a Pokemon that's set up, and it will go through as if that Clefable was normal, which is really handy, and also hits Ghost types, which you can't hit otherwise with your 2 stabs. And then we've got Toxic. Now, Toxic is specifically a transfer move, so do be cautious with this. Obviously, if you are, you will need to transfer a Pokemon from Generation 7 up to Sword and Shield with Toxic, because you cannot teach it at current. And then we've got Bulk Up, which is allowing your attack and defense to be raised even higher, basically causing your defense stats to become absolutely stellar. And again, your attack stats raising more, that allows that Darkest Lariat and that Drain Punch to do that little bit more damage. EVs, I've gone for max HP and max defense with an impish nature, so more defense and less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. So yeah, the idea here is just to be defensive. Ideally, if you have another Pokemon that has Will-O-Wisp on the team, it will really support this form of Bewear, so that is something definitely to consider. So, as I said, having a Flash Fire Pokemon, maybe Arcanine, with Will-O-Wisp can be really helpful with Bewear in this set. The second set I've gone for, again, I've gone for Fluffy as the ability, but we've got Life Orb on here. Now, I've put Swords Dance in here. You can also have Pain Split to allow your health to kind of come up when it's low and dwindle your opponent's health, but again, it's your choice whether you want to increase your attack power or live for a little bit longer. That is up to you. Pain Split does work quite well with the Life Orb, because you are going to get damaged every turn that you use a physical move or an attacking move. But Swords Dance also has that impact of doubling your attack. So it's depending on what your team is looking for, what your setup is currently. Attacks, we've gone for Close Combat, a really strong, powerful fighting type attack. It does lower your defenses though, so do be cautious of using that multiple times in a row, particularly when lots of Pokemon are going to be faster than you and you are going to have to take a hit initially. Ice Punch to hit things like flying types that can be quite a pain. You can hit things like grass types, dragon types as well. And then I've put Iron Head on here because fairy types can be really annoying, and having Iron Head there can just do a lot of damage. EVs, I've gone for max HP and max attack with an adamant nature, so more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. You can go defense on that if you want, but that is entirely up to you. Obviously, Life Orb does dwindle your health 10% every time that you use it, or you use a physical attack, so do be cautious of that, because that can potentially cause issues for you if you're not managing your health effectively. If you have a Wish Pokemon in your team as well, so again, for example, Clefable, if you have a Clefable with Wish, you can definitely use that to your advantage with this Bewear set. Now, for the third one, I've got a Choice Bands set. Now, this is for the Dynamax set. Now, if you didn't know, Choice Bands do not work when you're Dynamax. So you're not locked into the move, and you're also not getting the bonus of the attack power. So Choice Bands normally lock you into a move and give you 1.5 times attack power. That's not happening when you're Dynamaxed. I've gone for Close Combat and Aerial Ace on here. So when you're Dynamax, the idea is to raise up your speed and your attack. So what I'd recommend is going for 2 Aerial Aces, and that will take you up to about 312 on your speed, and then going for a Close Combat, which is raising your attack stat by 1 stage, taking you to around 500. So you can then outspeed a lot of different Pokemon and do a lot of damage. Now, if you want to run this as a max speed, you can. It is entirely up to you how you decide to run this, but if you run it as max speed, obviously you'll be faster than a lot more things, and you might have to only do one aerial ace, but that is your choice as well. Got Earthquake on here just because it hits a variety of different Pokemon and can do really good things. And again, Iron Head for those fairy types. So yeah, you can run max HP, max attack, or max attack and max speed with this thing. You could run Adamant or Jolly Nature depending on what you're going for. But yes, that is the idea for Bewear, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.